2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia. That's the scene for the Nets. One of the most powerful front courts in the NBA. Blake Griffin and fellow big man Andre Drummond lead the charge as they prepare to do battle inside Wells Fargo Center. Nets, Sixers. Up next on 2K Sports. Hello fans, welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remains an art. Coach Steve Nash says some moves are there to fool not just the defense, but the referees. That's where the game continues to evolve. But we have seen the league respond before. For example, they make it an offensive foul now to kick your leg out on a shot. Kevin, we'll see which moves they take on next.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant. Simmons is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 2 spot. And for the 76ers. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Irving passes to Drummond. Now here's Simmons. Kicks it to Durant. Six on the shot clock. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Now, here is Harden. Harris, bounce pass. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And this is what makes Embiid so dangerous. He makes stretching the floor look effortless.
Irving passes to KD. Fades back. Maxey grabs the miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
It's stolen by Harris. Here's Irving. To the paint. Stolen by Harden. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris has got the ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Harden against Harris. Outside Irving. That one a tad off line to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, the defense was there. It just simply didn't matter to Kyrie Irving. This guy makes a living hitting contested shots.
Harris passes to Harden. A floater, and the layup is good.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
They now take the lead.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. And here is Harris. Back to Irving. From the top of the key. Here's KD. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Well, those jumpers, they might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Harden. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harris against Embiid. Irving with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Now, Thibault. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris outside. 18 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here is Irving. Releases. That shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Thibault. Here he goes. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
And here's Irving. Outside, KD. Connects from three-point range.
I'll tell you, KD has such a beautiful looking stroke. He's been doing that at an elite level for a long time.
Harden way outside. Harris kicks to Harden. The pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. The fadeaway, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Simmons. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here is Irving. For 3, Harris. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 3. Passes it to Harris. Poked away and stolen by Drummond. Irving finds Drummond. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And Doris, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor, but it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
The 76ers making a switch here. Korkmaz is checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond. Shot clock at 6, and he drives in, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
No good from Simmons.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harden. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Harden surveying the D. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now, here is Irving. Outside, Simmons. Here's Claxton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the Nets lead by 5.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Harden. From outside the arc, hands it from downtown. Harden's got 5.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
George Niang is checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Maxey. Now, here is Irving.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Harden outside. The teardrop falls in. He's got 7 and huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Now Harden, after the missed 3 from KD.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Knocked away. Harris passes to Claxton. On the wing, Irving. The tray. Nailed from three-point land.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Then for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Simmons. Curry comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. Niang passes to Green. Milton with it. No points in the game yet for him. No one covering.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
Now Milton. Green taking his time here. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 4. It's Durant. Oh, the power on there. Threw down.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. Unloads from 9. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And no good trying to use the glass. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. My shot's good for Milton.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Mills passes to Curry. And Mills kicks to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Curry, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. And here is Milton, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. All free throws good for Milton.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Mills. Over Milton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've been strong in the post so far tonight as well, and you always need inside offense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Shake Milton is out there with Green, and it's Millsap in at the center, locking down the middle. And stolen by Aldridge. A deep 3 from Irving. Millsap grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 4. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Milton on top. Aldridge is covering. Millsap kicks to Milton. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harris inside. Aldridge is covering. Harris inside. Aldridge is there. And the basket by Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Over Milton. Irving can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 4. The pass to Millsap, and Millsap puts it in.
Appreciate the hustle from Millsap there. Leaking out well and getting to the right spot.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Irving passes to Aldridge. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Milton. Some solid defense there from Irving. Nets leading by 4. Outside Aldridge. Over Harris. And it's Aldridge missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Feibel. Outside for Millsap. On the wing, Milton. Here's Millsap. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
James Harden, he's checked in for Danny Green. Now here's Irving, defended by Milton. Irving with the bounce pass. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And really hard trying to distract Aldridge. I mean, when this guy's determined to score, he's going to capitalize no matter what.
The free throw drops for Aldridge.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles, a rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. That free throw good from Harden.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shots. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closer. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
A nice shot by Harris.
Joe Harris has zero doubt about his ability to knock down range shots. How pretty is that?
Unloads from 13. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Maxey.
Well, defending him inside is never an easy job. A little reminder of that right there.
Pass to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Outside, KD. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Kept alive, Harden, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Harden's got 12 in the game. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Outside, Katie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in. To the middle. The kick out to Irving. Here's Maxey. He has 6. Scooped up. Thibault with the ball. Durant's there. Harden with it. Picked up by Harris. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
And finished off by Katie.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this. Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Now here's Harden. He's got 12. Here's Maxey. Thibault for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Outside Durant. Hits the three-point bomb.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Harden with it. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. This one for 3. They grabbed their own miss. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 8 points.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 7. Clock at 6. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
And Philadelphia calls time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Curry's checked in for Joe Harris. Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Here's Harden. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
First free throw is good.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Both good from the line that time. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 8. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Here's Irving. He's got 9. Durant in the corner. Curry wide open. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Irving. Embiid's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now Irving. Outside, KD. Outside, Curry. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Label. Rebounded by the Nets. And here is Durant. 16 points for him. They double team KD. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Irving. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving, one of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
And the 76ers call time here.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive, the ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air, off his feet, or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
Durant kicks to Irving. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Blake Griffin in for Simmons. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Niang, defended by Griffin. Here's Harden on the wing. Shoots over Curry. The baseline jumper goes down. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
That sweet lefty stroke of Harden, so sound in his mechanics, a tremendous jump shooter.
Curry dishes to Irving. KD looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Griffin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Some changes for Brooklyn. Drummond comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Niang, defended by Griffin. Korkmaz passes to Harden. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And that one's good, Griffin.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
go. Here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Goes up on the high post. And so we conclude the first half. Nets lead by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better game, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah, so big. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points and 2 assists. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole nother half to go. I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia.
Right now, they're shooting in the low 30s from the outside. In today's style of perimeter offense, that's not enough to force the defense to extend. They have to work on getting better quality shots.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The 76ers trail by 9. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Ben Simmons. Joe Harris is out there with Irving. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Durant in at the 3. Here's Thibault. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
The 76ers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Harden up top. He's covered by Irving. Here's Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his third assist on the night. Nets leading by 9. Irving finds Harris. Back to Irving. Outside, KD. To shoot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Good from Durant.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now here's Harden. He's got 14. That one, no good. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And that one's good, Irving. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Here's Harris. James Harden picking up that last basket. Outside, KD. Simmons against Harris. No good from Simmons. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. A 12-point game. There's the drive. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to KD. Over Thibault. KD's shot is off. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Thibault on the wing, defended by Durant. Here's Harris. That one goes in. Harris has got 6 points.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. And he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 16. Dishes it to Harris. Pass to Simmons. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Durant.
A natural-born scorer is Kevin Durant. He puts in the time, and it pays dividends on the floor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Thibault, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Irving. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. Back to KD. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Drummond's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. There's the feed to Embiid. 3-pointer. Maxey, no good. That's leading by 13. Here's Simmons. He's got 12. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Timeout called, the Nets. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Now, here's Irving. He's got 16. Outside, Simmons. The dish to Drummond. It's Durant on the wing. Over Thibault. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. KD's got 8 points in the quarter. Here's the pass to Embiid. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Thibault for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got 8 rebounds in this game. Irving with the ball. Takes it inside, and easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
It's Harden with the drive. Thibault for three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Now here is Harris. Simmons inside. Guarded by Harris. And good that time.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
That's good from Harris.
Well, think about Joe Harris, the 33rd pick in the 2014 draft. So that's the 3rd pick in the 2nd round. And boy, has he turned himself into a viable NBA player. Knockdown shooter who can now put it on the deck as well.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And Harris drops them both. The 76ers trail by 18. Harden kicks to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. Into the lane. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Irving for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And the basket by Harris.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. Now Thibault, he's got 10. He kicks to Harden. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Irving. 18 points for him. Goes up from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. Philadelphia's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. And the lead is down inside single digits. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, in pick and roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
Timeout called the 76ers. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And some changes here for the 76ers. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Joe Harris. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket for Milton.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And here is Irving. 18 points for him. Passes to Curry. From deep three-point range. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, Seth Curry with the answer and the payback from distance. What a competitor.
Now, here's Milton. He has 7. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Joel Embiid.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Green is checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Outside Irving. Back to Curry. Over Green. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Curry's got 8 points.
Well, this is an experienced shooter in these situations. Even when Seth Curry is under pressure, he's able to keep his calm and cool.
Aston Yang. There's Green with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nets leading by 8. Curry dishes to KD.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the pass to Green. And here's Embiid. Over Claxton. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Paul Millsap's checked in for Joel Embiid. On defense, the 76ers trailing here by 8. They get it back. Claxton. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
Pass to Milton. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now Milton, after the missed 3 from KD. The 76ers again can't hit it. It's Curry outside. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets, up 11. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Green. He's out there with Shake Milton. Paul Millsap out there with Korkmaz. And it's Niang in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 11. Green, the pass to Niang. That one misses. Nice D from Griffin. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Over in the corner, Brown. Griffin down low. Another shot. And the Nets miss again. The 76ers shooting really well. 54% from the floor. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Milton. He's covered closely. 5 on the clock. Here's Korkmaz. And Curry pulls it down. Nets leading by 11. Outside Aldridge. Kicks it to Griffin. Outside Curry. Mills dishes to Aldridge. Back to Mills. On deep. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Green. Millsap finds Milton. Tipped away. Mills with the steal. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Aldridge, good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Outside Aldridge. From deep three-point range. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Mills passes to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Over Millsap. Aldridge can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Mills with the steal. Outside Aldridge. Green against Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Over Green. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And the Nets lead by 15.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Milton the pass to Niang, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Brown outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Millsap. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
Curry against Green. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris has checked in for George Niang. And James Harden has subbed in for Korkmaz. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Millsap's against Aldridge. Over Millsap, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Mills with it. Inside. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Mills. Aldridge has got 6 in the quarter.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
Harris with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Back to Milton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The assist, Tobias Harris.
Now, here's Mills. Down low, and stolen by Harris. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Good on the shot. Harden's got 20.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Mills looking it over. Brown outside. Simmons inside. Harris is there. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 13.
coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
Here's Harden. Sweet little floater. 22 points for him.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Now Simmons. Pass to Mills. Over Milton. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Ben Simmons.
The 76ers trail by 13. Harden outside. Now the pass to Milton. Harris trying to get free, and it's sent back by Aldridge. From deep, Green, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Right side, Aldridge. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Green. To the inside. And finished off by Millsap.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside, KD. And finished off by KD.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Harris outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Outside, Irving. Over Maxey. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Irving's got 20 points.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Here's Maxey. And here's Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving against Harden. Irving with it. He can't get that one. Good D by Harden. The 76ers trail by 12. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half. Now, here is Irving. Outside Durant. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. So the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Now Irving. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. Over Embiid. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got his 5th assist in this one. Here is Harden. Pass to Embiid. 1:43 left here in the 4th quarter. Harden with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. It's good.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Outside Irving. Outside for Simmons. Outside Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The shot's good from Irving.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight. And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force
for Kevin Durant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Claxton. Outside, KD. Over Thibault. KD's shot is off. Thibault on the wing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Embiid. Not a lot of room. That shot off. And here is Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
Feels amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.